All right, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you this fine Thursday afternoon. I got no therapy today, and so I thought I would do a video du jour for role-playing games. I am currently playing in my friend Dom's Pathfinder 2nd edition game. I am playing a Ratkin Sorcerer Rogue, and we're only first level. We had our session 0 last week. We're playing every other week. So I stopped off at the local game store today, Level Up Games in Superior. It's a cool little store. And I just popped in because my therapy was canceled for today. So I didn't have to go get beat up on by a chiropractor and a physical therapist, which is awesome in my opinion. So I thought I would stop in at the store and see if there was anything new. And lo and behold, there was the Pathfinder Complete Rogue Chronicle. These are $42.99. Now, the guys over at Level Up, the owner, who's always there, it seems like, he was nice enough to give me 10% off. So I got $4.29 off of the cover price, which, hey, it's better than a sharp poke in the eye. And it's got a vegan leather cover. It's embossed. I'm telling you right now, man, as a player, I am stoked to have this. This is beautiful. Oh, and it smells like that ink and leather. So I don't know much about this. I knew they were doing a Kickstarter, but to get in, you could get the book and some dice and some other stuff, but it was like 100 and something. And I was like, nope, ain't doing it. So, and I've really toned down my Kickstarters. In fact, after the fiasco with Green Ronin and the Sentinels of Earth Prime, I've pretty much sworn off Kickstarters. I can wait till it comes out, and I'm just tired of the stress and the aggravation, waiting and waiting and waiting, and then just to find out that it's been delayed further. When I see it on Amazon or the local game store or down at the source in the cities, I'll just buy it. Yeah, so I didn't want to back the Kickstarter, and at that time I wasn't like against Kickstarters. I'm not a player, and at the time I wasn't a player, but now Dom is one of my players in my local home here in Duluth Pathfinder game, and Dom has certainly grasped the rules. He's become somewhat of an encyclopedia, and when I have a question, I go to him. I'm the GM, and I'm asking him rules questions, so it's pretty awesome. But he's really embraced it, and he wanted to give a shot at GMing, and so I gave him a couple books and stuff, and he's really embraced it, and I'm super excited, and I'm really excited to be playing this guy. I very rarely get excited about being a player, but getting the opportunity to play, one of the new advanced races or ancestries that they've come out with in Pathfinder is the Ratkin, and I was super stoked. And of course, I have all the Pathfinder books. You can see them all right there. I've got everything that's out to date right now in physical copy and PDF. So I was super excited to see that Dom went out and bought. He bought the core rule book, and he bought it all in digest size or whatever they call it. But he got the core rulebook and the advanced player's guide. And as a GM, that's really all he needs. I did recommend that he get the game mastery guide and I think he did, has a lot of great information in it. But super stoked that I'm a player, and so I thought this was appropriate to pick this up because I'm seriously thinking of retooling my Ratkin as a straight rogue. My plan was, right now he's a rogue sorcerer. With some sort of entity as his patron, and we haven't really decided what that was. It was just otherworldly, and I'm pretty excited about it. And then I had full plans on level 3 taking a level of rogue, but now the Sorcerer's book is not out yet for this from Beadle Grimm, but I will say that it depends on how next session goes. I'm going to talk to Dom and see if he's okay with me switching to a full-on, straight-up rogue. But, this will work for multi-class. I can put all my stuff in here. There's plenty of room for notes and everything, so I can put my spells in. I actually printed my spells because as a sorcerer, I don't have a crap ton of spells anyway. I'm not a wizard, and I'm not a druid or a cleric. I'm a sorcerer, so I have a very finite number of spells and a number of times I can cast them, which I always dig playing wizards. So I'm sure I can make this work, and I'm just I'm just enamored with the quality of this so far. And you just saw me open it, so you didn't quite see me because it was below the camera line. But I just bought this. And so according to the back, it says the tools to tell your story and the pages to preserve it. Beadle and Grimm's Complete Character Chronicles for Pathfinder. Now, I will say, if you're like me, that is the Pathfinder logo right there. But it is very similar to the Pathfinder First Edition logo. So it wasn't until I got in my car and I was driving away that I was like, oh, is this for First Edition or Second Edition? Crap, I don't play First Edition. I don't even like First Edition. It's just too crunchy for me. Not that Pathfinder is not as crunchy, but it's a different kind of crunch, and I like it. And so I was like, oh, crap. But luckily I got home. I went to Beadle and Grimm's website. They don't really say on their website that it's second edition either. So again, quandary, stress, did I buy the wrong thing? Should I go return it? So I didn't want to open it yet. So then I just did a search, Google search, and found reviews. And yes, it is for second edition. So, and that is kind of the second edition Pathfinder logo. But normally all their books say Pathfinder Second on there. But this one doesn't. So, and this is not an official. Well, it's officially that it's licensed, but it's not from Paizo. And it says, this is your character story. Keep it proudly and create something that you can refer back to in your dotage, in other words, your old age, for those that don't know, long after your character met their tragic or heroically tragic end. This complete character chronicle is full-size book that includes a complete feat, spell, and rules from the Pathfinder core rulebook and the advanced player's guide for your class and your class only. Original artwork with elements like birth, death certificates, floor plans for your home base, and more. A complete expansive character sheet. Journal sections with grids for map making and inspiring or just funny quotes from famous adventurers. And a custom whiteboard to track your progress. All on a lay flat binding and high quality paper fit for scribbling, drawing, journaling, adding hit points, erasing hit points, and anything else you need to record the epic story of your character. What does all this mean besides having a really cool journal? It means that when you're checking for saving throws, maintaining your enemies list, figuring out the one extra point of AC, checking on your familiar's magic abilities, charting the area of effect of your newest spell, designing your keep, you're only opening one book. Which book? This book. And so right now they have the druid, the fighter, the wizard, the cleric, and the rogue. Supposedly they're coming out with the sorcerer. And like I said, it depends on how the game with Dom goes. I may multi-class from sorcerer to rogue 1, so I would be a sorcerer level 1 to rogue level 1, or I may just retool it and make him straight as a rogue. I will talk with Dom and we'll find, but I am telling you right now, just the pure quality of this alone is staggering. And yeah, it lays flat. I mean, it is really nice. So detailed little art and everything in the background there. The quality is just, the art is, all of the Larry Elmore and Wayne Reynolds. I think Wayne Reynolds. But I know definitely for sure Larry Elmore art for them. Certificate of Live Birth, which is going to be hard for me because I'm a ratkin. So I'm just basically a giant rat that walks upright. So, or for Warhammer fans, a Skaven. Yeah, I mean, it's family curses. Ooh, yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Yeah, and this is definitely Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So there is the character sheet with everything on it. Now, we use Path Builder 2e, which is a Android app as well as a web-based app. You can assign into either or. And what it allows you to do is build your character, what books you want to import and use in it. And we use that to create our character. So what I'll do is when we get the finalization and we decide what we're going to do, and I decide that either I'm going to stay a sorcerer and then multi-class into rogue, or go straight rogue, or straight sorcerer if the sorcerer's book comes out, which I'll probably pick up anyway just to have because it's a gorgeous book. I'll just copy everything from that character sheet to this. I use my iPad as my character sheet, but I think I'm going to be most impressed to bring this because we're playing at my buddy Anthony's house, and he has a nice big couch. My back is kind of jacked up, which is why I'm in therapy and everything right now. So I'll be able to sit on that couch, and I can write on this and roll dice next to me on my little. I have a little dice tray that I bring with me. So yeah, this is it's got all my key abilities depending on what type of rogue you go into. I mean, I think I'm gonna go thief. I'm gonna go straight, just stealing shit. Although ruffian sounds good because you're trained in intimidation and medium armor, which, as a ratkin, you don't have a whole lot of hit points, so it'll be awesome. But yeah, the character sheets. I mean, here's the main, and I'm not doing it justice by holding it up. And I believe this also comes with a PDF copy. There may be a code in here, or I have to go to their website, show my proof of purchase, which I didn't get because I declined a receipt. But I'm sure the owner would print me out a copy if I asked for it. So, to be honest, I don't want it as a PDF. This is not something that I'm going to print. This is well over probably 200 pages. I'm not going to print that. But you got your encumbrance and your inventory for everything, so you can see it's very well laid out. I'm just really, really impressed with this. Here's all my class features. So you guys, if you're watching this, you know what Pathfinder is and you know what character creation is about. But some of the art, oh my God, is amazing. The grids, the journal paper, and it's that type of paper that if you write on it, it feels good to write on, but it'll also erase easily, so it won't leave, all kinds of marks and stuff. Look at that. That is beautiful. Really well done. And that's leading into your journal. And there's just all kinds of cool shit in here. Wow. Just all kinds of poisons and everything. Oh my goodness, look at that. The iconic Pathfinder goblin. That's just amazing. All kinds of weapons, attack rolls, critical hits. Just everything you need. Oh, geez. There we go. Marisol, or I think her name is. I don't remember the rogue's name, but anyway, signing off with what looks like an evil monk or a wizard or something. Yeah, wizard. And just, oh my gosh, it is literally beautiful. Oh, look at that. It's absolutely stunning. It's well worth the $42.99 price tag. I'm super happy to have this in my collection, and like I said, I'm going to use it. I'm very excited to have this. Oh, look at that. Look at that art. Wow. Yeah, just amazing. Just super cool stuff. Oh, I can't wait to start filling this in, and I'll start probably I'm prepping for my Warhammer game, which is tomorrow night. So not much is going to get done. Not much is going to get done with it tonight, but yeah, I just wanted to do a quick unboxing and a flip through and just tell you how wonderful it is. The back is very plain. It does come with a rubber band, basically, and you can put notes and stuff in here. And I believe that's the dry erase board. Let's see if I can get that out without mangling everything. Oh, I'm not going to try to pull it out right now. It appears that it's glued in here. Oh, no, it's a pocket. And oh my. Well, they weren't lying when they said there's a whole... Wow. So this is the battle board. So it tells you about hero points and all that fun stuff. And then on the other side is like your sneak attacks and all that stuff. And it's heavy card. I was thinking this was like shrink wrapped, but no, this is straight up. And there's a nice little pocket in here for all your stuff. So you can, if you're using flat plastic miniatures to represent your token, you could put those in here. Yeah, this is really, so it's just a little paper, envelope, and then your battle board goes in there, which you can have during combat. You could dry erase on this or wet erase. Yeah. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. That makes it worth the price of admission right there. Personal index. Yeah, this is just downright gorgeous. I'm uber happy to have been able to pick this up. And like I said, when the sorcerer one comes out, I'll probably pick it up because It is absolutely good. So there's what it looks like with the rubber band on it. That's part of the book. So that nothing falls out. So I could put in that sleeve back there, I could put an extra character sheet. If I don't want to lug the book, I can also put my flat plastic minis or skinny minis, which is what I use. So yeah, super awesome. Very cool. The other thing I wanted to talk about is just how awesome the YouTube community is. Wiki Snapper on my Discords is a publisher in and of himself. He's done some cool stuff for Pickpocket Press. He is an awesome guy. He redid my channel logo. And he added my URL to my YouTube channel, and he added my mrmeanspeaks@gmail.com, which you may say, for some of you, that's no big deal. But to me, that's a huge deal. I do not have those skills to manipulate images and stuff. So super excited to have that. So Wiki, thank you so much, aka The Dave. Thank you so much for making my new channel logo. I love it. It looks amazing. I've already uploaded it to Facebook. I've already uploaded it to Discord. And then just the rest of the community. Zadmar, for all of his cool stuff. Every time he puts out a new one sheet for his TriCube system, he sends me a copy. Doesn't ask for a review. Doesn't, just out of the kindness of his heart. So thank you, Zadmar. He's over in, I believe, in Germany or somewhere over in that part of the world, and so the time differences are not good for it to get him on an interview, and he's just not that kind of guy, which is cool. I appreciate and respect his privacy, but I highlighted his shows. I'm working on the same kind of show for Feral Games Inc. because Jay has been an awesome supporter of the channel. He's been a super cool friend. When I was going through a rough patch in my life, Jay was there so I have no living family. So it was nice to talk with Jay and just, be a friend, and not expect something or want something in return, which was super awesome. And, he's given me credit in some of his books for all the awesome reviews, and I wouldn't be able to make those awesome reviews if he didn't make awesome games. So Jay, I love you, brother. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for keep making cool games. If you guys haven't checked out the Black Iron, go check out my review. It's amazing. I'm gonna run it again on the channel, and I think we're gonna record this one because at Dab on the Discords is a Foundry developer, and he made a rule set for it, and it is amazing. It's really nicely done. Nothing super special, but just the quality of life and ease of use that makes using Foundry enjoyable. So we want to get another play of that. We want to go into the second part of that adventure for the Black Iron. If you haven't tried out Black Iron, check it out. Jay's also got Ghost Ops, which is like a modern day espionage, counterintelligence warfare kind of game that is super cool. And he just did a second edition, and I think it's going to have a 5e version as well as a Savage Worlds version. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, check him out, Jay Lasarde at Feral Games Inc. Super cool guy, super awesome guy. Andy Turner, or Steven Turner and Andy Staples. Andy Turner? Steven? Yeah. Anyway, you guys know I'm horrible with names, and I do apologize. Steven Turner and Andy Staples. There we go. I had to get them right. Two awesome chaps, great blokes. Andy is always super busy. But he always pops into the channel and says hi or quotes, comments on something, and then he fades away. But he's super awesome. I need to get him on the channel because the first interview we did, my audio was all jacked up and I couldn't hear him. Steven, of course, is the Mansour. He is a gentleman among gentlemen, and he is an idol that I look up to. And I think he's just an awesome, super cool dude. And he's a wonderful GM. He is the brains and the brawn behind Britannia Games, and they currently hold the license and own everything for Chivalry and Sorcery. And I was one of those typical, younger gamers, according to the historical guys, I'm young. But I thought that Chivalry and Sorcery was for those old codgers that sat in the back and talked about the political substructure of, Eastern Europe in the 1400s. And boy, did Stephen prove me wrong by running a fantasy campaign with a succubus and a magic tome and swords, and I got to play Barnabas Magnus, the wizard, or mage, I should say, and just all around fun. And I'm hoping we get a third session of that. And I know we were supposed to have one a couple months ago, but some things came up that Stephen couldn't get out of. And of course, we're all over the world. Andrew Merrington, aka Maza, is in Dubai. I believe he's in Dubai. Then me, of course, in the U.S. Andy. I think he's back in England, and then of course Nasser Super Beast, who's also in Dubai, or no, he's in Bahrain. So we got time schedules, and it's just hard. It's hard to get, it's herding cats. So much kudos to Stephen for even trying to put it together. But just a great community on our Discord. All these guys are on the Discord. They're all active on the Discord, and it's wonderful. It's a great community. I'm blessed to have such cool people in my Discord. Josh and Joanne from Angels Citadel, Numenera, or not Numenera, but Cypher System, fanboys and fangirls, and a published authors, I should say. They've been great at the boosting the community and everything. And then, of course, the Red Room is another one. Miguel and his wife, I think it's his wife or his fiance, amazing, wonderful people. I got a chance to just sit and chat with them, which was kind of cool. They kind of interviewed me. It was more of a it was more of a sit and chat where we just, me and Miguel, talked about our cool games that we have a lot in common. He's also a big Mutant Chronicles fan, and so am I. So just an amazing community, guys. If you haven't stopped by the Discords, there's a link down in the doobly-doo. Go pop in and say hi, man. We love it. I also want to talk about, we're up to 1,022 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed. Let's keep it rolling. Tell your friends. It's a Talking Head channel. If you want to know about games, if there's a game you want reviewed or a gaming product you want reviewed, get in touch with me, mrmeanspeaks@gmail.com. And I try to respond to all my emails. I try to respond to all the YouTube messages. We have a great community. Gamers are some of the most cool people I know, and I'm happy to be a part of this community and bring you guys along for the journey to show you the cool things that I pick up and I add to my collection. I do have the fine folks at I can't think. The company that makes Cult, Beyond Divinity, I think is the new title. Anyway, the new Cult game, which is very much a very, very adult game. There's a review coming of that as soon as I get the physical copy of the book. They've reached out to me and they would like a review. They're going to send me a free copy of the book. Of course, my opinions and my thoughts are all my own, but they've asked if I would look at it. So I will definitely, more than happy, do that, especially since they're spending their hard-earned money to send me a physical copy. I really appreciate that. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm super excited, waiting for that to go out in the mail. And hopefully they'll send me some tracking and I can keep track of it. But I sent them my shipping address. So hopefully Porch Pirates won't be able to get it. It'll go to the local UPS store where I get all my packages. So I'm super excited for that. More reviews, more interviews coming. I really enjoy chatting with the creative people behind these games that we spend so much time and so much effort in putting into our hobby and everything. So I was like, which way do I point? Also, just to give a shout out to everybody who's purchased something on Drive-Thru RPG using my affiliate link. Thank you so much. It's mere pennies, but it adds up, and I do appreciate it. So if the link is down in the doobly-doo, the next time you're on Drive-Thru, it is GM Appreciation Week. So if you've got a special GM in your life or another GM that you might know, feel free to send us something. We really appreciate it, and it's the thought that counts. And a lot of the they have stuff on there for under $5, but use my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any extra money, and it does help support the channel. So I was able to rebuild my harp collection, high adventure role playing from Iron Crown, with all of the purchases that you guys have made. I was able to buy all of the current Harp books. I have the Bestiary left, the Bestiary that just came out. I think it's now available in hardback, so I'm going to add that to my collection. And then I will have all of the core books for Harp, and hopefully one day we'll be able to do like a live play, or at least get the players all on the channel to talk about it and see what they think about it, because none of these guys in my group have played a game like Harp. So we're kicking off Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th edition by Cubicle 7 tomorrow night. I'll probably do an after action report. I think that might be a good thing to do for the campaign, and then we'll see where it takes us. I don't know if I'm going to do like The Enemy Within or Power Behind the Throne, because all of those are now readily available from Cubicle 7 in beautiful hardbacks with player companion books that go with them. I'm not quite sure I'm going to dive into those. I do have the core book. I did pick up Middenheim, and then I got Middenheim in the mail, and I think I'm going to pick up Ubersreich, because that's where my campaign is. My game is going, and I don't even know how many sessions we'll play. We may play 3 or 4 sessions. I don't know if nobody enjoys it or that they're not feeling it. We'll go play something else. So maybe we'll go to Harp, and then that would give me a good excuse to get everybody's opinion and feedback on a game that's 20 plus years old. Harp's been around for a while, and it's a great game. And if you haven't checked it out, go check out my review of it in the archives, and then go buy a copy, because Harp is awesome. It's a little on the crunchy side, but not bad, and very versatile. I think Harp is a really good system. So go check it out if you like it. I did get, like I said, I got a new logo made, switching gears here, like a squirrel on crack. And I'm getting new stickers made. So if you're interested in a Mr. Mean sticker, well, I got one here on the back of my cell phone. I can show you. So that's the Mr. Mean sticker. And then I also have one that's a hologram, and all it is really shiny. But yeah, it does flex a little bit. But anyway, these stickers are from Sticker Mule. They're really solid. You can put them on a coffee mug and put them in the thing. Put them on the back of your computer or your iPad or whatever. Knock yourself out. But if you want a Mr. Mean Speaks sticker, I usually send 2, a hologram one and a regular one. If you want a sticker, just send me an email at mrmeanspeaks@gmail.com. So it's all one word, MrMeanspeaks @gmail.com. Mr. Mean Speaks at gmail.com, and send me your address, and I'll send you a sticker. It's that easy. My Patreons get it as well. That's another thing. I'm just trying to stretch this video out to get a little bit of length. I didn't want to do a 10-minute video and post it. I felt there needs to be a little extra substance, and we haven't talked in a while, so I wanted to chit chat at you guys for a little bit. I have my Patreon, and every couple of months when I get enough swag from the publishers or stuff I buy that whatever, I like to do a random drawing, and so that time is fast approaching. So if you'd like to get some free shit from Mr. Mean, go ahead and subscribe to me on Patreon. It's $5 a month. It gets you access to a designator on Discord, so everybody knows that you are a supporter. That also gets you special treatment in the fact that I run games every so often on Foundry or over Discord, and Patreons get first dibs. So that's definitely another something. And of course, every so often I do a drawing, and then I'll send you some stuff for free. So only costs me a couple dollars to mail it. So I send it media mail through the post office. It's not a big deal. And you get some cool books and things that you may not have necessarily thought of buying. And if you don't like it, you can always gift it or donate it, to your charity or whatever. It's no harm. I take no offense. So yeah. Other than that, I think I've said it all. I've talked about Discord. Go by and join it. It's super cool. Keep the channel rolling. I appreciate all the new subs. We've got 22 new subs since the new year. So that's awesome. And I've talked about Patreon. So it's $5 a month. Go support me on Patreon. It's a great way to support the channel. It's only $5 a month. So it's we're going for quality, not quantity here. And if there's a game you want to see or whatever, again, email me. If there's something you want reviewed, and you legally own, you can send me a PDF or a physical copy of the book, reach out to me and let me know. MrMeanSpeaks@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to take a look at it. If you're a budding publisher or an established publisher or a designer and you want your product featured, shoot me an email. Let me know. We could talk about it, but I strongly keep my opinions and my views are mine. I won't take any money or any product in lieu of that opinion. I don't believe in that. You're going to get my full. If it sucks balls, I'm going to tell you it sucks balls. Luckily, there's so much cool stuff out there that I really haven't had that problem with anything that I've been like, oh, this is garbage, that anybody has sent me. So I still have my role-playing question die, which is super awesome. I was using it in my Pathfinder game when I was creating questions for my background and stuff. So yeah, that was one of the publishers. Guy made the die and made some cool some cards and stuff to go with it. So we do stuff, guys, and we talk about things, and join the Discord, talk about your favorite game. You don't have to worry about politics, religion, any hate or anything like that. It's a super cool community. All we care about is gaming. That's what we talk about. Every once in a while, we might talk about a movie. I created a video game channel for like PC games. We also have Art is the Mini, which is for miniatures, because I paint miniatures. You can't really see it, but there's a bunch of shit on my table right now. I gotta put some stuff away. But yeah, we talk about that. We also have my YouTube channel there. I have a Discord channel there where you can come in there and just see what, instead of fumbling through the YouTube, you can go to my Discord and you can scroll, and I post every video that I've done on that YouTube channel. Or on my YouTube channel, every video that I've made is on my YouTube channel. And we have the publisher announcements, which is a great place. All the publishers that are in my Discord, they go there and they put any upcoming stuff that they're working on, or any Kickstarters, anything like that. Every once in a while, if I find an interesting Kickstarter, I'll post it there as well. And then that PC or console game, that's the one I was talking about, computer games. So I'm real big into Star Wars The Old Republic, although I can't play it right now, and I'm about to cancel my subscription if EA doesn't get it figured out. It's something on their end or something to do with my computer, and nobody can tell me. I'm a 20-year IT veteran, and I can't figure it out. So something's not right. But anyway, we talk about that in console games. And then, of course, let's talk about RPGs, which is my main channel. So I welcome you there, and you'll always find somebody that knows about the game that you're interested in. And if you have questions, rules questions, gaming questions or whatever, feel free to jump in and ask. If you're a new GM and you've got questions, jump in and ask, man. The community will help. We are an awesome group of people. I got back on Facebook, so there's a link to my Facebook in the doobly-doo. So if you want to go join the Mr. Mean Facebook group, you can hit me up there as well. And I'm also on MeWe. I do like MeWe. I like the groups that it has and everything that it works. So it was a long, hard push to get me back on Facebook, but the community is slowly growing, so I'm excited to have it. And other than that, guys, that's about all I got. I just wanted to do a quick video, tell everybody thank you so much for the show of support and everything. Over 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And just all the cool stuff in general that the community does, and everybody supports on the Discord, and we hold each other up, and that's what we're supposed to do. So thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to listen to me ramble. And as always, peace and hair grease. And Mr. Mean says, be nice.